Alright, we are going to go into the refugee sector this time. It's right here. Let's do this. So there's a ton of crap down here for you to do, and we're going to do a bunch of it. Because we can. And there's these guys. Oh, so they just kind of forgot about the whole toll thing. Yeah, so don't let people make you forget about the toll by talking to you for like 30 seconds or so. No way, you did it again! Oh! So there's a lot of like ramps and such to get down into the refugee area itself. And there's a bunch of crap down there. Including something interesting. Something that has to do with our buddy Atton. It's kind of sort of why he's here. So some of these refugees are actually named and are important, like her right here.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter? The overseer, Sakwesh, he took my daughter to sell to the Huts, all because I told him I could not pay his tribute. I owe Sakwesh 600 credits. I don't have enough. Thank you. But won't he track us down and kidnap her again? Thank you. Thank you. Please hurry. After the Huts have her, it will be impossible to find her.
We got a rescue mission now. It's going to be kind of easy to do, actually. There's a lot of stuff you can do down here to help the refugees out, and we're going to do it. Also, a lot of these doors open up, but, like, only 2 of them have anything in them, and it's not really all that much of anything. And there's this guy who doesn't have anything interesting to say, trust me. He just tells you about there's this, like, gang of guys called the Sirocco nearby, and you can, like, sneak into their place and steal stuff. But that's not how I roll. Also, there's her.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? You're the one. Good. My family and I are anxious to leave, and I have the payment for you. 500 credits. Oh. We were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named KotOR said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits. 50 credits? Why? I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
And that's something we can talk to our good buddy Fasa about later. Also, there's Otis. There he is. We'll find some work for him yet. But not yet. Because where you want to go right over here. Because this will happen.
Tovrekun muili vuosas lima puruanga sawana nuta.
Kavanatagalu,
kalana mi donki grato.
Tawinti ni biasta malawari, iglakti tachapoi.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chin.
That's not suspicious at all, is it?
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana nucha. Unta chivita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosa nanhansata. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosa nanhansata.
You know, he's right here. You really want to call him a killer? He's right there. So he made it sound like you want to, like, you know, come back and talk to him alone. You actually don't want to do that. That doesn't actually do anything. Trust me, I know. No, I didn't fall for that at all, no. So one of these cargo doors actually has a little passage behind it, but it's not over here. We're going to talk to Atton about that in a minute, though. But first, let's talk to this guy.
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say. Really? The others say I have the plague.
Oh, I could hear that. Let me just type on your feet here. There we go.
I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
That was noble of you to help that sickly man. You put your own life at risk to save others. I admire your bravery.
Hey, look at that. He gave us that thing. And light side points. Oh, I'm not back yet. Why? So, hey, let's talk to Atton now about all that mess.
Something up?
Because now you can finally...
Alright, what did you want to know?
Ask about Atton's past.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
I'm as Atton will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else? Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it. Especially for an ex-Jedi. Or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it? You know what? I helped you get off Veragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering. I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time. You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do. How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you? But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more. Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it. It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do. Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi. Because I followed orders. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians. Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore after the Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Starib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war, and we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses. If that's what you want to call knowing when to fight and when to kill, then yes. But you can't really break down people into Sith and Jedi and expect everything to make sense. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks.
We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us. Not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die.
So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
I didn't fight Jedi. I killed them. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it.
What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best.
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there. Yeah, I had a talent for it. More like instinct. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered. Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this. Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him. One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else. Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. That history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand. Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine. I never knew her name. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course, or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention. She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi, and that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever. I had heard talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her. Or want to believe her. I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force. In my head.
And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was. And how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know. I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her. In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret, to prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me.
And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa, and I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone.
And then, I met you on Paragus.
And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try. I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past. Once, a Jedi showed me the Force. I heard it. I felt it. At the time, there was too much pain to confront it. Because if I did, it meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I think that by learning how to use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in.
I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
What must I do? Is there some ritual, or...
So hey, I'm the Jedi now. Yeah. That's Atton's secret. Someone asked about that. That's what it is. He killed Jedi a bunch. Now he's a Jedi now. So Atton's a Sentinel. He keeps his good skill bonuses, and he also gets treat injury as a major skill, which is good, because, you know, hey, he doesn't have that, now he does. Also, he gets all the standard stuff, except Force Sensitive, of course, because this game is stupid, so he won't get that until level 2. Just the stupidest thing. So we're not going to really give Atton much, like, stuff. I guess I'll give him a Crew Critical Strike just so that he can kill stuff with a lightsaber, sort of. That's one of the problems with the people that can become Jedi like that. Like, Atton's becoming a Jedi kind of late in the game, so he's not going to really have much powers. Look at that. He had 18 Force points. Come on. So Atton can now wear robes too, which looks really funny. Look at that. It just doesn't look right. So we're not going to do that. We're going to keep him wearing his ribbed vest, which is an awesome piece of armor. So you can wear this stuff too. But, nah. It's way down here. There it is. Good old rib jacket. Also, let's give him a lightsaber. Why not? Yeah, why not? You know, hey. We've got an extra one. Yeah, look at Atton. Got a lightsaber, and yeah, that's great. So that's Atton's background, finally. Kind of took up the whole video, though. So next time we're going to do some more stuff down here in the refugee sector. I will see you then. Take care.